Oh my goodness. This is awesome.
Nikola, what makes competing against Giannis enjoyable?
Sorry.
What makes competing against Giannis enjoyable?
I mean, he's of course freak of nature, and he's so dominant. But he's reading the game, and he's trying to make a right play. So it's just interesting to see even him growing. You know.
What stood out to you about the defense tonight, in particular from KCP and Peyton Watson got a lot of defensive minutes tonight?
I mean, yes, they have a great team. Of course, they have a perfect fit for the play style they have. And we just need to make harder than. So I think the third quarter was really good for us. And they scored 19 points. That was something that was. We show ourselves that we can make stops, and I think in the fourth quarter was a good defense. At the end, of course, there is some slippage, but I think overall it was a good. They scored 107 points. I think it's good, especially the team how they're playing and what they average. So I think that was important for us.
Nikola, Michael Malone recorded his fourth win as a Nugget. What does that mean to you guys to get him that win?
It's nice. I'd rather be close to it. I mean, I just like to enjoy in the growth and like every year we're getting better every year. It's an upgrade for us, and it's just I'm happy to be a part of that journey for him with him, and I think we made such a nice impact in this organization in the city.
You guys outscored Milwaukee 15-10 in the clutch. They were the number one clutch team in the NBA coming into tonight. You guys also have the number one clutch defense. What's working for you guys on the defensive side of the ball late in games?
I mean, to be honest, it's got to be like the guys who are playing really good, like AG, KCP, Piwat, plays like that. And we are just there to make them don't make them look stupid, just be there and try to protect them. But they're the main guys that doing the whole work. We are just there to help them.
How do you think Peyton is progressing with the understanding of the game? The mental part, meaning he's a young player, Peyton Watson.
Yes, I think he's getting better. Even in possession, like the day he told me I'm gonna cut here next to him, he was like him is figuring it out. So I think I think just by playing, I would say that just by playing, I think you're getting better and just experience-wise and like learning the system, the spots on the court, just the feel for the game.
Nikola, I was going to ask you, for some of the younger guys, a game like tonight was close throughout, gritty. How important is it for the young guys to go through these kind of games before you guys reach the playoffs?
I mean, to be honest, that's why we play probably. I mean, that's why I play, to play this kind of games, to play under the pressure, to play tight games. I think that's what every player's dream is. To perform or not to perform in those situations. I think even if you don't perform in those situations, it's still a lesson. Doesn't mean you're a bad player. It's just happens to be like that. So I think I love to play under those circumstances. So I think it's a great for young guys especially.
You've had a lot of battles with Dame through the years. What does he look like on this team to you? Is it different seeing him with Giannis and this kind of a team? I
mean, of course, it's a completely different system for even he said it's a Giannis team, but he's a great player, and we spend a lot of time in the scouting and the pre-game meeting about him, just because he's such a great player and a great threat for them, and they're using him, I think, the right way. Some nights are good, some nights are bad, but I think they're going to be really good.
Nikola, Coach Malone said before the games that you guys looked at the standings as a team. how often do you look at the standings? And if you did today, did you have any reaction? Or?
No, I never look, to be honest. I don't look. I think it's too early. Sorry.
No, it's your honest answer.
Nikola, why did you want to come out so early to talk to us today?
Because I have things to do.
Nikola, you and Giannis have played against each other a lot over the course of these years. Just how much of an appreciation do you have for him as a competitor, but also just how aggressive and physical?
I mean, I think he's a great competitor. He wants to win every game. He's playing with such a force, with such a power of will. I'm gonna say, he really wants to win every game, and I think that's what makes him good and great actually. So in every game, whatever we play, I mean, is it back in Europe, national teams, here, All-Star, he always wants to win a game.
Cool, thanks for
Nikola, when the team is given an instruction like Aaron Gordon to mark a player like Trae Young tonight, and obviously have a real good game in him, but also contribute 23 points as well on the scoring end. That's some feat in terms of marking Trae, but also being able to contribute 23 points as well.
Yeah, I mean, especially when he plays on both ends of the floor, it's really helpful. You know, he's a big body; he can finish, and especially when we start as a group making threes. He made a couple today, I think. Yeah, he made 3 threes, so that helps a lot. You know, he can attack the paint, he can finish around the rim, and when we start making shots as a group, we're gonna be even better. You know, but yeah, AG is really doing a really good job.